The sun burns mercilessly over the African plains. Heat shimmers above the cracked earth as a herd of zebras approaches the riverbed. Their bodies tremble with thirst, but danger lurks below the surface. Silent and still, crocodiles wait, their eyes barely visible above the muddy water. For minutes, the zebras hesitate, torn between survival and death. At last, one brave youngster lowers its head. In an instant, the river erupts. A crocodile bursts from the depths and clamps its jaws around the zebra's leg. Screams echo across the herd as panic explodes. Dust flies, hooves thunder, and the river becomes a graveyard. The victim is dragged beneath, the struggle swallowed by silence. On the other side of the savannah, a lion pride lies hidden in the tall grass. For hours they have watched a herd of wildebeest grazing lazily, unaware of their stalkers. Hunger gnaws at the bellies of the lions. Every movement is deliberate, every breath measured. The youngest lioness creeps forward, belly scraping the earth. The herd senses something and grows restless. Tails flick, heads rise, ears twitch. Suddenly, the lions break cover. Chaos erupts. The wildebeest scatter in all directions, dust clouds rising like smoke. One calf is separated, its legs pumping furiously. The mother charges back to protect her young, but the lions are relentless. In a storm of claws and teeth, the calf is dragged down. The mother circles helplessly, her cries piercing the air, before retreating to safety. The lions tear into their kill, their hunger silenced for now. Not far away, beneath the fading light of evening, a solitary leopard pulls its kill high into the branches of a tree. The carcass dangles precariously as the leopard pants with exhaustion. But the forest never sleeps. A pack of hyenas gathers below, their laughter cutting through the night. They pace impatiently, eyes glowing in the shadows. One leaps at the trunk, climbing halfway before slipping back. The leopard growls, baring its fangs, but the chorus of hyenas grows louder, their numbers swelling. Hours pass. The leopard's grip weakens. At last, the carcass slips, tumbling into the mob. The hyenas descend with manic fury, ripping the prize to pieces. The leopard, humiliated and starving, slinks away into the darkness, defeated. In a quiet thicket, a cheetah mother hides her fragile cubs. With belly empty, she must hunt or risk their survival. She slips silently into the grass, vanishing like a shadow. But as she hunts, danger approaches. A troop of baboons wanders close, their sharp eyes scanning the undergrowth. The cubs, curious and unaware of the peril, emerge from hiding. The baboons strike with terrifying speed. By the time the mother returns, her cries of anguish shake the air. She searches frantically, but the cubs are gone. Alone, she collapses, her chest heaving, her body trembling with grief. In the wild, even the swiftest hunter cannot escape loss. As darkness falls, a herd of elephants moves to a shrinking waterhole. The calves are herded into the center, shielded by the massive bodies of mothers and aunts. But predators lurk nearby. Lions wait in the shadows, eyes glowing like embers. Suddenly, one calf strays too close to the edge. The lions strike. Roars fill the night as the herd erupts into chaos. Mothers trumpet in fury, charging at the attackers. Tusks slash through the dark, scattering the lions. Dust and screams fill the air until at last, silence returns. The herd gathers again, their circle tighter, their eyes filled with rage. The calf survives, but the memory of the ambush lingers. Far across the plains, vultures circle high above. Below them, a lone buffalo bull faces a pride of young lions. His horns gleam in the setting sun as he lowers his head, prepared for battle. The lions charge, claws tearing into his thick hide. The buffalo bellows in defiance, thrashing wildly. Minutes stretch into an eternity. Blood runs down his flanks, but still he fights. Just when the lions begin to overpower him, The ground shakes. The buffalo's herd arrives like thunder, charging with unstoppable force. The lions scatter, tails low, humiliated. The battered bull, bloodied but unbroken, rejoins his herd. His survival is a symbol of the savanna's raw, unforgiving balance. At night, the wilderness changes. Shadows lengthen, and hunters emerge. Hyenas patrol the darkness, their laughter echoing. Leopards glide silently among the branches. Owls scream from the treetops, warning of danger unseen. A small porcupine scuttles across the sand, quills raised in nervous defense. Predators circle, but even the smallest creature carries weapons of survival. One wrong move, and even the hunter can become the hunted. At dawn, the drama begins again. A herd of antelope grazes by the riverbank, ears twitching at every rustle. From the tall reeds, a lioness creeps forward, muscles coiled like a spring. The antelope senses danger, heads snapping up in unison. A heartbeat later, the chase erupts. Dust swirls as the lioness bursts from hiding, claws outstretched, but speed is on the antelope's side. Leaping and twisting, it darts away, hooves barely touching the earth. The lioness pushes harder, her breath ragged, but the antelope escapes. Exhausted, the lioness collapses into the grass, hunger gnawing deeper than before. Nearby, a troop of baboons descends on a fig tree. They screech and squabble, tearing fruit from the branches. Suddenly, a leopard lunges from above, a blur of muscle and teeth. Chaos explodes as baboons scatter in every direction. One is too slow. The leopard's jaws close around its throat, ending the struggle in seconds. From the safety of the treetops, the survivors shriek in fury, but none dare descend. The leopard feeds in silence, its meal secured. By midday, the savanna simmers in heat. A herd of wildebeest gathers at the river crossing, their eyes fixed on the water. They know what waits below, yet thirst drives them forward. The first leaps in, followed by hundreds more. The river churns with bodies, hooves thrashing. From the depths, crocodiles strike, seizing the weak and dragging them beneath. Panic surges, yet the herd pushes forward, driven by instinct. Many are lost, but the survivors reach the far bank, their bodies trembling, their sides heaving. For them, life continues. For others, the river becomes their grave. In a hidden lagoon, a hippo mother guards her newborn calf. For 2 weeks, she keeps it close, teaching it to breathe, to swim, to recognize her scent. But danger is never far. A lion prowls the water's edge, eyes fixed on the tiny calf. The mother charges, jaws gaping wide, sending waves crashing. The lion hesitates, retreating, but the threat lingers. Later, as dusk falls, crocodiles gather in the shallows. The mother defends with desperate fury, her massive bulk smashing through the water. Yet the predators persist. In the chaos, the calf is seized. The water turns crimson as crocodiles tear it apart. The mother thrashes wildly, but her roars of grief echo in vain. In the wild, even strength cannot guarantee safety. By evening, the plains fall silent. The wind whispers through the grass, carrying with it the scent of blood, fear, and survival. Lions rest with full bellies, hyenas scavenge what remains, and vultures circle patiently above. Each creature plays its role in this eternal cycle. For every victory, there is defeat. For every birth, a death. For every predator, a prey. This is the law of the wild. Unchanging, merciless, eternal. And tomorrow, it begins again.